Hello guys, and welcome once again to Savannah Essence. Today I want to show you the confusions called the recipe book that I use in creating all the stuff that I create. So that's my recipe book. If you steal it, you have killed me. I am making a hair mask, deep treatment hair mask using rice powder and hibiscus powder. I'm just making 150 grams for my own use. Again, this is personal use, so I'll be sharing the recipe in the description box. You can try it and see if you like it. We're also going to be using honey. Yay! BTMS 50 is our emulsifier. So this is also going to be an emulsion where we mix oil and water together, and so we need something to bind it together, and that is your emulsifier. And in this case we are using BTMS 50, which is a known emulsifier for hair conditioners. So I am starting with my phase A, which is usually your water phase. So I'm measuring my water. I do not have distilled water, so I use filtered water instead. If it's not for commercial purposes, for personal use, I use my filtered water. I don't mind. So if you are new here, welcome to Savannah Essence. Kindly subscribe to our page if you like all the amazing content we share on formulations and business contents. So I am going to measure my honey. Honey is water soluble, means it disperses or it mixes in water, so you add it to your water phase and not in your oil phase. And that's why sometimes I see people adding honey to butters that do not contain water, and I'm like, madam, it will not work. So yes, honey is water soluble, so always add honey in whatever creations you are doing in your water phase. I'm using 5% of honey, which is quite huge when it comes to cosmetic formulation. I am using a Rosemary Glycerite. In the previous video where I made my personal Harmattan lotion, you realize I had a number of glycerites that I use for personal use, and this is the rosemary. Rosemary is excellent for hair. It is an antioxidant and antibacterial as well, and it's excellent for promoting hair growth, and so I am using rosemary. At this stage of my hair growth process, I want to increase the thickness and the density of my hair, and so I am trying to use herbs that will ensure that my hair follicles actually grow from the roots. Now I'm using rice powder as well for this recipe. Now, rice is known to contain amino acids, vitamin B and vitamin E and minerals, and also contains antioxidants, and it's excellent for promoting hair growth. Next is our hibiscus powder. Now, if you know hibiscus, it's also rich in amino acids, has keratin that is sort of like building blocks for hair growth, and it's so great for stimulating hair follicles and bald patches and stuff like that. So if you want to sort of regrow your hair from the roots, hibiscus is excellent for that, and that is what I'm trying to do. I want to increase the thickness and the density of my hair, and that is why I am using hibiscus. I've been using these for some time, and in this particular video I'll show you how I'm using this particular mask in sort of regrowing my hair, and you will see that my hair has started becoming more thicker from the roots coming all the way to the ends, and that is what I want to achieve with this particular hair mask. So I'm now going to my oil phase. So I'm done with the water phase. I'm on my oil phase, and I've started with the emulsifier, which is my BTMS 50, and I'll also be using a co-emulsifier or a thickener, which is stearic acid. I'll just be using a small quantity because the presence of the powders in this recipe alone will already make this formulation a thick formulation. And because it's a mask also, I want it to be thick so that it sort of it helps with giving it slip and everything. And so I'll be reducing the quantity of the stearic acid I use in this recipe. So that's the stearic acid. Next is my Ayurvedic oil. So I have a host of oils that I have mixed with herbs. You see the herbs at the bottom. So when it comes to hair oil, this is what I go to for everything: scalp massage, deep conditioner, pre-poo, hot oil treatments. This is what I go for. This oil contains baobab, neem, avocado, almond, jojoba, hemp seed oil, rosemary essential oils, coconut oil. I mean, everything is in it, and it's I leave it with the herbs infused in it for as long as I'm going to use it. I don't filter it and set it up. No, I leave it. Once I put the herbs, I keep on stirring it from time to time, and then I just leave it. If you want to learn how to use it, if you want to learn how to make it, also tell me in the comment section. I'll make a video on that. I have a number of herbs in this. I have rosemary, I have hibiscus, I have fenugreek, I have, what don't I have in there? So yes, and I'm adding shea butter to the oils. That's the butter that I'm adding to this, so that it just gives it that thickness. And so basically this is the recipe that I use for my deep treatment hair mask. It's very effective, and I've been using this for, I think, for the past couple of days. Did I say days? Past couple of months. So this is my water phase and my oil phase. I am going to put it in my hot water and let it melt or heat up. Now we are done, so we're going to pour it. Again, always make sure that you pour your oil in your water and not the other way around. So I'm pouring it into my bigger beaker. That will ensure that when I stick blend, they don't spill or splash all over myself and my table. Okay, so yeah, stick blending. This is a small recipe, and so it's going to thicken up quite fast, and the surface area is quite also wide, so it's going to cool down a lot more faster as well. So this is going to thicken. I'm not going to stick blend this for a long period of time like I did for the lotion. This is going to be quite simple. Sometimes once or twice and you are done. This is just the first time, and it's already thickened up quite easily and quite nicely. So that's one thing I like about small batches. So like I said, it's already thickened. Yep, that is all. So our work here is done. So we are now on the third phase, which is phase C, or what people call the cool down phase, where we are going to add ingredients that's are much more effective when your formulation is at a lower temperature or at room temperature. So we are adding preservatives and fragrance oil or essential oil. So I like to put essential oils on leave-on products and use fragrance oils on wash-off products. This mask is a wash-off product, so I think I'll be using a fragrance oil instead of an essential oil. It's just a personal preference. So I'm using this fragrance, which is also quite nice. It's called Butt Naked, one of my favorite fragrance oils that I bought from Nature's Gardens. One of my I did a video on it, on the items that I bought from stores in the US. If you haven't seen that, you can watch that, especially if you're a Ghanaian and you want to buy your quality assured raw ingredients for formulations. So I'm done. The hair mask is done. All I need to do is to pour it in, and look at how beautiful that color is. Hibiscus. A little goes a long way. Color is so beautiful. And I actually have a lotion that I use, a Hibiscus Glycerite, that looks exactly like this. The color is usually just beautiful. There are kids in the background, so we have neighbors' children and my landlord's children, in the background making a lot of noise. I need to upload this video, so I'm just, you know. Oh, see how nice it is. It's beautiful. After this treatment, I'm going to braid my hair, so I decided not to. I decided to make it just small, just 150 grams, so that I can use it all in one go instead of making it and keeping it. Well, if you're a formulator, you have the luxury of doing that. So yeah, that's the final product, and I'm going to show you how I use this as well. Okay, so this is my washed hair. Don't mind the craziness. I use my phone to record this. So I've washed my hair, I've shampooed it, and I wrapped it in the towel. It's been a while, so my hair's getting a bit dry. So the only recommendation I will give for using this hair mask is to maybe use it in the shower when your hair is a bit more wet. I think the slip will be amazing if the hair was wet. My hair is a bit dry, and I didn't want to go in and spray in some water again, so I left it like that. But this is it. It's so easy to apply. It absorbs easily into the hair, and it's perfect. And so I leave it on for, you know, a little bit of, maybe some 15 minutes. I apply heat in it, you know, and then it absorbs nicely into my hair follicles. And I'm just goofing around at this point. But yeah, so my length is fine. I like the length of my hair. This is in its shrink stage, so my hair is actually a bit long, but the density is what I'm trying to do. People will say it's thick, but it's not as thick as it used to be. My hair was very, very thick, and for some reason my hair started, you know, thinning out, and so I started working to ensure that I get my hair back to how it used to be. So the goal now is to get it to a certain thickness and a certain density, and then we can come back and talk about length retention. I want healthy hair over long hair. No, I want it all. That's a lie. So yeah, the thickness is coming back. 4C hair is crazy. So thank you as usual for taking time to watch this video. Kindly subscribe and like my channel. For more of these formulations, if you subscribe, it will really help. So thank you very much. We've also launched Star Cosmetics. So we have cosmetic line with body creams, body scrub, facial oil, and our soaps. We are now retailing our soaps, so for those of you interested, you can just check out entire cosmetics. I'll leave the link in the description box. Okay, and then I'll leave the recipe to this hair mask also in the description box for those of you who would want to try it. I'll be doing a lot more of these formulation videos for beginners and for people who want to learn. So I'll start a formulation 101 playlist as well, just taking you through how to come out with the recipe and everything for those of us who want to learn. As you can see, my hair is thick, and that's because I've been using this hair mask for, I think, for the past couple of months. So it's really doing its work, and I'm quite impressed with the results I am seeing. So yeah, 4C hairs people, where are you? Where are you? Where are thou? This is my crazy hair after using the mask. So thank you very much, and see you in our next video.